Hello, people. This is the Triple Cross, aka Agbe Benny Pao. I have been meaning to make several videos last 2 months, but I have not had the chance because I've been busy professionally occupied with my jobs, with 2 jobs. So today I'm going to make one of those videos. It's going to be about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Inspired by the fact that YouTube employees are harassing people for exposing the truth, especially the trans agenda, the Transformers agenda. Uh, so one about Amber Heard, an element about that. Johnny Depp, an element about that. Rihanna, an element about that. Chris Brown, an element about that. But the overall picture that I wish to present is that this is part of the fake news overall. So if you once I discuss, well, I'm going to the big idea again is that it's all fake news, fake drama, fake beatings to get you to think a certain way, to get the general population on Earth to feel and to think a certain way. Now, I didn't have get a chance to do an extensive research uh, photos, but the truth is still the truth. Research is for people who, well, if you need it, you can do your own research, but this is absolute. Chris Brown is a girl, born a girl. Again, before I get into details of what I do have, the photos that I actually have, keep in mind that we live in a frequency where everything is pretty much faked. Everything is a setup. So I'm going to call this video inside the actor's studio. No pun to the show on television, inside the actor's studio. So, uh, so we know that Rihanna and Chris Brown were supposedly an item. If you remember years and years ago, let's start. So we're starting with Chris Brown and Rihanna, their relationship, and whoever else I didn't mention. So Chris Brown and Rihanna were supposedly an item, and Chris Brown uh, was violent with Rihanna. Uh, well, you could get upset. You could have an opinion of some sort, whatever. But once you know other facts of deception, then you would understand that Chris Brown never touched Rihanna. Uh, Rihanna was never beaten. It's all made up for television, for you to see things a certain way, to see the violence of stars, so that you would always have a certain perception of them negative. How do you know that Chris Brown never beat up Rihanna? Well, the media is claiming that Chris Brown is a guy. He is not a guy. She is a girl. Excuse me, I'm trying to make sure the light is working in here. I'm in my classroom. And how does a guy have a baby? Well, the woman carries a baby for 9 months. So Chris Brown is the woman bearing children. Rihanna is Rihanna is definitely Rihanna is definitely come on, a guy. So I do have photos, but I would like to a few photos that I would like to show. Okay. I know I put this. Okay, so it should be here. Rihanna. Oh well. I'm not seeing what I. Amber. Oh, and I called this Rihanna R. All right, whatever. So before we move on to other things here, uh, let me point out a couple of things. So Rihanna has the biggest forehead ever, has the longest humerus bone ever, uh, has an Adonis belt. So check out her beach photos, since I can't find my photos here. That is definitely not who she pretends to be. So again, so we have the example of Rihanna and Chris Brown. The exact opposite. Again, these people, these famous people, actors, politicians, all of them are reversed. Transformers. Their goal is to keep you in hell by having you think a certain way, by having you consume negativity, falsities, and lies. That's how you stay in hell. So let's move on to another example. I mean, this 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 other example isn't really like I should have done this a long time ago, but this is Amber Heard. Amber Heard and Johnny Depp are uh, supposedly had domestic violence and abuse. Well, so according to the news, Johnny Depp is a guy. According to the visual images that we get, right? And Amber Heard is a girl. False. The complete opposite. They're deceiving us. If they were open, they would tell us the truth. They wouldn't even have reversed and hidden their true agenda. Gender. There might be some interruptions here, people. Excuse me. Wait. Oh, hi, Paul. How are you? Doing all right. I'm making a video, so excuse me. Okay, so here is a photo of Amber Heard. Okay, you can see the square jaws. It's just seriously. They tried to smooth out the brow ridge there. All right, I thought this would allow me to look at the next photo, but apparently not. Don't save it. All right, let's look at the next photo. All right, you want to make sure this is actually presenting the way I wanted to present. So let me present again to make sure that, because sometimes I think I'm presenting and it's not presenting. All right, here's another transformer. Here's another transformer with the index finger longer than the ring finger, the news broadcaster. Okay, so wait, hang on. What did I just do? Okay, so Amber Heard. Let's go back just in case the photo didn't load. Because so Amber Heard has like a very noticeable square jaw, which is indicative of a man. It has a huge forehead, which is indicative of a man. It's all just deception. This is not. This is not a girl. This is not a woman. This is a pretender, transformer, born male, pretending to be the wife of Johnny Depp. And Johnny Depp is obviously the exact opposite of what he seems. Hence, a woman pretending to be a man. Uh, Pretense. When you damage the body, again, reiteration, when you damage a human body unnecessarily, when you hurt yourself unnecessarily, because you don't need to cause yourself physical pain, surgery, or damage your vocal cords when it's not needed. Why do you need to do that? Your body is perfectly healthy. To change to be the other that you're not, that is a crime. Why is it a crime? It's a crime against yourself because you're hurting your physical body unnecessarily. What makes it necessary? Why do you have to do it? Just cut the bullshit. So, Amber Heard, square jaws, indicative of a man. They smoothed out the chin, but the chin. Well, let's see. Let's see other. So here we have another example. I just spoke about this person who has the index finger longer than the ring finger, which is indicative of a woman. Even that face chubbiness and whatever. That's definitely a girl. Devil horns. Let's look at the devil horns here. Okay. Wow. These are interference photos. This is a girl. Let's move on to see this. So you can stick to the photo. Okay, all right. Come on. Barely collarbones. There we go. We're back to Amber with the chisel square chin there, but these square jaws are still pretty straightforward. Raw ridge, indicative of a man. Okay. All right. So this photo did not load correctly. All right. So here is Amber, or should I say Albert, doing the one eye symbol, which means that Amber or Albert is down with the Baphomet. All right. So you saw a few pictures. All right, let's see what else we can look at here. So again, just like the first example that I gave about Rihanna and Chris Brown, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp are a setup, made up news to give you a false sense of drama, negativity, so that you don't get an accurate picture, so that you stay in hell. As long as you accept it and believe lies, you have work to do. Now, the another couple that came to mind, I'm just basically just talking through this because even if you don't have material evidence, it's still irrelevant. The truth, the minute somebody speaks the truth, some people can tell with absolute certainty what is true of, or any part of this statement that is true. Uh, Whitney, the next person is Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston, I have exposed over and over again, but when my channel went down, uh, square jaw. I mean, what is this? It's a guy, square jaws. What is that? Please. Whitney Houston was a guy, and she, quote unquote, he is not that so bony here, but so muscular here. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay. If you have too many signs that the person is a particular gender, then that's what the person is. I'm pointing out the gender to, again, explain the bigger picture, which is creative, that the elites, the control system is creating false stories, false drama about relationships between stars to control our perception, to mold our perception into negativity. Here, the figure, this guy, Whitney, has the ring finger longer than the index finger, which is indicative of a guy. Toned, muscular, but it's not so obvious there, but we saw one earlier. So again, uh, Bobby Brown was really the girl who was bearing the babies, and Whitney was the guy. So Bobby Brown, okay, Bobby Brown and Chris Brown. Sorry, Bobby Brown and Whitney. All the drama they're saying about Bobby Brown beating up the girl. That's all bullshit. It's all It's all nonsense. I'm trying to find some pictures for you so you can see. That's the face of a man. Ah, the Adam's apple is coming back. The Adam's apple is coming back. Whitney, the Adam's apple is coming back, Whitney. What happened? What happened? The trick is pretty long there. What with Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown's marriage was really like? Just nonsense. 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 Big forehead too. The hair can't cover it all. Uh, really? Seriously? Wait, did I miss something? Anyway, I can go on and on and on and on. Whitney Houston is not dead. It's all drama. It's all drama. You know what? Nothing. There's nothing that says that I have to focus every single video. Let's move on. Let's add something to this video since I won't have much time to do much more in the next month. I'll just use this time that I have to do something else. I'm making sure this is still recording here. All right, so we're recording. Excelentísimo. Vamos a. We're going to just add something randomly off. Let's talk about what three boys, three so-called boys. Let's talk about three girls. Michael Jackson. We're going to look at Michael Jackson. Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker. Michael Jackson, Chris Tucker. Write this down so I don't forget. Michael Jackson, Chris Tucker, and Chris. Who's the other Chris? Michael, Chris Tucker. Ay, ay, ay. The three girls. You know, Chris Tucker. The other Chris Brown. So sorry. The other person is Chris something. He was in. Well, they made a show about him. Everybody loves Chris. Chris. Whatever. Let's see. Chris. Okay. How about this? Everybody hates. Okay, right? Everybody hates Chris. Okay, how about we put down what is everybody hates Chris based? Is it based on? I'm probably asking the question incorrectly. Everybody hates Chris. The comedian Chris. I can't remember the name. I thought I typed this in. And I have. Anyway, here is a photo. Chris Rock. Was that Chris Rock? Yes, Chris Rock. All right, so we have Chris Rock, a girl. Okay. Please. You're not fooling anybody. Chris Rock, high school. Seriously. Total girl, man. Total girl. What the? What? Chris Rock childhood story plus untold They can't make that too easy. Okay, so well, they did a somewhat of a decent job with Chris Rock here, but it's still a girl, man. Still a girl. Let's just get to the chase here. Let's look at a few more pictures. Michael Jackson, and then I'll make my point about Chris Brown and sorry, I'll make my point about Michael Jackson, Chris Tucker, and Chris Rock. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. You thought you did you ever feel sorry for Michael Jackson? Oh please. Well, here's Michael Jackson doing the devil horns. It's not a peace sign. It's devil horns, people. There we go. If you that dude, if you thought that was a peace sign, here, do you think this is a peace sign? Oh man, you can't make this up. I mean, I exposed this before, Michael Jackson before as a girl, and the channel that was shut down. So because YouTube doesn't like videos like this, but hey, whatever. All right, so that's Michael Jackson, who is a girl. Chris Tucker. All right, this is another girl. Let me ask you a question. Actually, we do this. Chris Tucker voice. Let's hear the voice. Let's hear Chris Tucker's voice video. Okay. Listen to Chris Tucker's voice. Listen to Chris Tucker's voice.
How are you? What's going on? Oh man, this exciting. What is Sidney Poitier? Oh man, he's more than an actor. He's a great man. He's a role model and example for
Chris
young actors.
Tucker. Okay, I guess the hormones are working because Chris Tucker's voice is not that low. It's really very high pitch. True story, comedy. Chris Tucker disappeared. Okay.
This is a test for Monday.com's.
Okay, so we're gonna click this off so we can hear Chris Tucker's
Back
voice.
in the late 90s, Chris Tucker seemed like he was positioned in the 80s. Chris Tucker ruled the late 90s. Tucker was reportedly playing.
Come on.
Was offered.
I want to hear Chris Tucker's voice.
Chris Tucker made a stand act in Hollywood.
Level. No one can train you for that.
All right, I'm gonna type in Chris Rush Hour.
And what happened?
Oh, how about when he says, "Don't ever touch a black man's car"? Or stereo.
All of a sudden, you speak English now, huh? A little my ass, you lied to me.
All right, so you listen to that voice. And look at my ass, you lied to me.
You assume I did. Assume I kick your little baby ass right now. Man, I'm scared of you. I know you know that little tricky shit. Come on. I'm not responsible for your assumption. You full of shit. You understand that? You full of shit.
You full of shit.
Not being able to speak is not the same as not speaking. You see, as if you like to talk. I like to let people talk who like to talk. It makes it easier to find out how full of shit they are. What the hell did you just say? I like people to talk. This is easy. Form me one.
All right, so Chris Tucker is a girl. You heard the voice, and the voice of a girl, not that high pitched voice. I mean, let me ask you a question. All right, let's hear Michael Jackson, and then I'll ask the question. Michael Jackson and the other one, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson speaks.
Michael, who did you start listening to?
By the way, this is a guy pretending to be a girl.
I'm very happy to present the Grammy Legend Award for 1993 to my big brother, Michael Jackson.
Big sister. Big sister. Can we go? Ready to go.
Congratulations, Michael Jackson. No, but I just wanted to say one thing, and seriously, and how much I love you. I do.
That's high pitch.
Well, I love you too. Thank you.
Dude. Okay. Been taking the hormones, so but that's definitely high pitched voice. That is a girl. Chris Tucker already exposed. Who's the other one? Chris Rock. Chris Rock. On top of it sounds like a girl. Chris Rock sounds like a girl because it's a freaking girl. Jay Farrow is Chris Rock. What? Are these people playing multiple roles?
Women cannot go backwards in lifestyle.
What happened to not going back to a lifestyle?
Cannot go backwards sexually. Can't do it. Once we get the sex we like, that's how the fuck we.
We? Who are we? You're a girl. Stop pretending. This is a girl. Okay? If you're open, why lie about it? Okay? So the three. All right. So the question I was going to ask before is when was the last time you heard a very high pitched guy, okay, a guy who had a very high pitched voice? When was the last time you heard someone actually look like a guy? When was the last time? I haven't seen one in my whole entire life. I've seen guys with softer voices, but not like this. So that's your bonus part of the video here. Chris Rock, Chris Tucker, Michael Jackson, all are girls. That's why they have high-pitched voices. Okay, so the first part of the video that I made, the point was to show that drama between the stars, the married stars, or the relationship between the stars, it's all drama. It's all hyped up. Hyped up, made up abuse, and so forth. So be careful on your journey back to source consciousness. Agbe Benipa out. Triple cross out. Eason. Good luck on your journey back to source consciousness. Source speed.